She was sobbing on the living room floor, mascara streaking down her face, clutching my arm and begging me to forgive her for sleeping with someone else. The irony nearly made me laugh. If only she knew the truth, that before I ever met her, I'd already crossed a line with her mother that could never be uncrossed. The memory flashed in my mind, a night, years ago, a bar, a woman twice my age with the same piercing green eyes and the same wild laugh. We'd both said it was just one night, a secret to take to our graves. I never dreamed I'd fall for her daughter. Now, as she pleaded with me to look past her mistake, my mind spun through every fight we'd had, every time I had felt like I was holding some bomb in my chest. I wanted to shout at her, to confess everything, to blow up our perfect little world and finally be free of the guilt that had been gnawing at me since the day our paths crossed. But her pain was so raw, so genuine, that all I could do was stand there, silent, letting her believe that her betrayal was the only one in the room. She kept asking if there was someone else, desperate to blame her affair on some flaw in our relationship, some failure of mine. I told her no, that it wasn't about that, but the truth was so much messier than either of us could handle. Her mother still looked at me, sometimes, with a flicker of recognition that made my skin crawl. Family dinners were a minefield, every conversation a careful dance around the past. In the end, I walked away, not because of her affair, but because I couldn't bear the weight of what I'd done, the secret I'd never be able to confess. I left her with questions she'd never have the answers to, and her mother with a silence that would last the rest of our lives. The worst part isn't losing her, it's knowing I was never really hers to begin with.